you're using all of those properties that we've gone through already. Now, if I was to write out steps for you on these, the first thing you would do is take care of any division. Anyway, separate your division from your multiplications. Then separate your multiplications from each other. And then off of each of those values, you're going to take off the power. Now, there might be a few little changes to these steps, like when we get to this one. We're going to do a little bit play with this one and then go on. So this one here, if I go through the steps, I need to use my quotient rule first, which would give me log base b of x squared y minus log base b of b cubed. Now, I took care of that. Next one is take care of anything being multiplied together. So I have log base b of x squared plus log base b of y minus log base b of b cubed. And then the next thing is to take care of any powers, bring any powers down that you have. So this is 2 times log base b of x plus log base b of y minus 3 log base b of b. This is okay, you can leave this, but I want to make a note that log base b of b is 1. So this can be rewritten as 2 log base b of x plus log base b of y minus 3. Again, power thing going on there. Not the power thing, but this here is 1. So you can take it off. Okay, this one, there's going to be like a little asterisk step in this one. You've got to take care of the radical. So maybe anyways, you need to write it as a power. So this is going to be the natural log of 5x to the 5th to the 1/3. Now you have your choice of distribute it in or just bringing the power down. When you have a power on the outside of parentheses, that is your choice. I would just bring the power down. So now I have 1/3 natural log of 5x to the 5th. We have no division step. And I'm writing up here group power. That's not going to be there every time, but you have to take care of it first. Okay, no division, so I don't have to take care of any of that, but I do have things being multiplied together. So I have 1/3, and I'm going to leave him on the outside of all of this. Natural log of 5 plus the natural log of x to the 5th. And then that takes care of the multiplication. Now power. 1/3 natural log of 5 plus 5 times the natural log of x. And this is fine. You can leave it as such. It's probably best you leave it as such. But if you're one of those people that you want to move it through, we can say, or 1/3, distribute your 1/3. Natural log of 5 plus 5/3 natural log of x. I am not going to be picky on those ones. The question is, did you take care of the power? Okay, let's look at some more of these. Okay, there it is. They got the power thing going on again, so you got to take care of the radical thing first. So this is log base c y cubed z squared over x to the 4th, all raised to the 1/3 power. Again, you have to take care of group powers first. So this becomes 1/3 log base c of y cubed z squared over x to the fourth. So I'm going to put the steps again. Radical, you have to change to a power. Which we had to do. And if you have a group power, you take care of that next. Then if you have anything being divided, then multiply, and then single powers. Now on this one, you do have two choices. You can distribute the 1/3 in, or you can just bring it out front. I highly suggest you just bring it out front. So the next step is to get rid of the division going on. So this is 1/3 log base c of y cubed z squared minus log x to the fourth. And to now take care of the things that are being multiplied together. 1/3 log base c of y cubed plus log base c of z squared minus log base c of x to the fourth. And our last one is single powers. 1/3 3 times log base c of y plus 2 times log base c of z minus 4 times log base c of x. And then you have your choice if you want to distribute the 1 through first. So if I distribute the 1/3, I get log base c of y, because 3 divided by 3 is 1, plus 2/3 log base c of z minus 4/3 log base c of x. So I do need to throw an or in front of this guy, because either answer is acceptable. Okay, now this one here, this one's going to go a little bit quicker. This is log base a of 9 minus x squared raised to the half power. So this gives me 1/2 log base a of 9 minus x squared. Anytime you have something inside a log being added, subtracted, it has to go in parentheses. And I'm done. I cannot do anything more. These two cannot be separated, because really only factors or quotients can be separated, and this is a subtraction. So I'm done. This is it. There is nothing more that can be done to this one. Okay. So now they want you to go back the other way, express as a logarithm if possible, same steps. So your steps would be power. This time you're going to do power first. I would not worry about trying to pull a power out for everybody. Just make them all individual powers, unless there is one on the outside. Like if this guy here had the 1/2 and the rest of everything else was in parentheses, then that's a group power. Okay, and then anything that's being multiplied, so anything that is being added, I'm going to put a plus sign there. And then whatever is being divided. And then if you have it, a group power. Do not worry about taking something into a third root and writing it as a radical. Just let it be. So this one here, that's a minus sign. So this is the natural log of 54 over 6. And this can be reduced because 6 goes into 54 9 times. So this is the natural log of 9. Nothing more to it. I only had the division thing to do. Okay, so this one here, take powers first. So this is log base A, I'm sorry, log of A to the 1/2 minus log of 2. Now we can take care of any division going on. So change this one. So remember, you're going to lose your logs at this point now. Log of A to the 1/2 power over 2. And we're done. If you want, you can do this. Log of the square root of A over 2. So it doesn't matter if you want to change your powers. I would probably just leave them alone. Okay, there's what I was referring to as a group power. So I didn't mark it up here. You have two choices. This is being a group power, like I was referring to here, group power. But you have to take care of it before you actually bring it in. My group power I was referring to if it was all, everything had it. So you only have part of it having it. So I'll just put a star here for the power that, there's a couple things to watch for. This guy has a 3. You have two choices. You can distribute it through or take care of the division, then distribute through. I said sorry like this instead of doing extra work. We're going to leave it. These two are being divided, so I'm going to leave it alone. So this is natural log of 2x plus 3 times the natural log of x. I gotta watch that. The natural log is not part of the division. Natural log of x over y. So this gives me the natural log of 2x plus the natural log of x cubed over y cubed. And now I can bring my addition part together. So this is the natural log of 2x times x cubed over y cubed. Or we're going to clean it up. Natural log of 2x to the 4th over y cubed. Now for some of you, we're going to do a little something more with 44. For some of you, it might have been a little bit easier to do natural log of 2x plus 3 natural log of x minus 3 natural log of y. That may have been an easier way because then you would have gone through, but okay, I got to put these two together. Well, you still would have had to take care of powers first. So natural log of 2x plus natural log of x cubed minus natural log of y cubed. And that doesn't get us to, because the steps are not the same. So that's why I said this one might have been an easier route for some of you to take. And then you would have done your multiply together. Natural log of 2x times x cubed minus natural log of y cubed. So this is natural log of 2x to the 4th minus natural log of y cubed. And now we can take care of the division. Natural log of 2x to the 4th over y cubed. And you can see it didn't matter either way. I got to the same answer in the end. Okay, there's one of those big group ones that I was referring to. This one here, I'm going to take care of everything inside the parentheses, and then I'm going to bring the 2/3 in. So this is a subtraction, so it's division. So it's 2/3 natural log of x squared minus 9 over x plus 3 plus the natural log of x plus y. This can be reduced. If you notice something can be reduced, you need to, because I'm going to just write it as side work. Now, I do want to point out with regards to inside the parentheses, I did do the order. There was no power to take care of inside the parentheses. Nothing was being multiplied inside the parentheses, just the division. I took care of the division. And now I'll go back to my steps. But I want to talk about this guy. X squared minus 9 is x plus 3, x minus 3 over x plus 3. These two guys go bye-bye, and you're left with just x minus 3. So this is 2/3 the natural log of x minus 3. I no longer need the parentheses there. I didn't need them here either. Plus the natural log of x plus y. And now I can go through my steps because I had the parentheses, took care of those parentheses. I'm down to here. Power rule is first. So it's the natural log of x minus 3 to the 2/3 power plus natural log of x plus y. And I don't have anything. And the next one is multiplication. So I put these together as multiplication. So the natural log of x minus 3 to the 2/3 power times x plus y. And there's no division, so I'm done. Now I do want to point out the parentheses are necessary, because if you have something more, if you have more than one term or one thing under the log, you have to identify when it ends and begins. It's obvious when it begins. It starts right after the natural log. But if I did x minus 3 to the 2/3 in parentheses and then times x plus y, that is not clear that x plus y is part of my natural log. So I put the bracket around the two sets of parentheses to show that they are all in it together. These are the more difficult types you get, and you don't see them that often. They're just really trying to get you to use your problems. Okay, so another one, this is nice because they didn't bring the powers out forward except for that one. So we're going to take care of everything in the parentheses because this 120 goes to everything. So you have a choice of bringing it in. I would wait until the very end to do a group power. So take care of what's being multiplied. So we have natural log of the 5th root of x cubed times the cubed root of y squared. That should be in parentheses, minus the natural log of the 4th root of 16z to the 5th. Take care of the division. So 120 natural log 5th root of x cubed cubed root of y squared over the 4th root of 16z to the 5th. This parentheses is no longer necessary because I've got it down to one log. So all I have left now is throw the power on there. So this is the natural log of the 5th root of x cubed cubed root of y squared over the 4th root of 16z to the 5th all raised to the 120th power, and this is fine. There's a lot more math involved if you want to bring that 120 to everything. I will leave it alone right here. Don't kill yourself over anything more. Okay, this is, we are definitely leaving for class. Determine whether each of the following is true. If false, I'm going to add to it. If false, change right side to make it true. Actually, I'd like you to have this done before you come into class. That way we can talk about it. Okay, and that leaves the rest of the assignment. Pages 433 to 434, 1 through 51, every other odd, which I think I've already assigned. Well, actually, I assigned part of this, and then 53 through 67 odd. Okay, good luck.